My parents went on a cruise and left me with 6 kids. Now we're being separated forever. If you ever tell anyone, social services will take the babies away and you will never see them again. That was the threat my mother used to hold me hostage. I was 8 years old when she handed me my first brother. By the time I was 13, I was raising 6 siblings alone. My parents lived like college students. They slept in, went out for dinner, and literally moved the cribs into my bedroom. I did the midnight feedings, the potty training, the doctor's appointments. At restaurants, they sat at a table for 2 while I sat at a separate table feeding 6 kids. Strangers thought I was the nanny. I couldn't say a word because I believed the lie, that I was the only thing keeping us together. My siblings called me mama. Noah only slept if I held him. I was drowning, but I was their safe place. The breaking point came last week. My parents booked a 7-day cruise and left me a teenager with 6 kids under 10 and $50 cash. 3 days in, my little sister Mia fell off the swings and split her chin open. It was bad. I rushed her to the ER, covered in blood, but the doctors refused to treat her without a legal guardian. I sat there for 3 hours, holding a bleeding child, terrified that if I called for help, the threat would come true. Finally, I broke. I called my grandma. Grandma showed up, saw the blood, the tear, and the exhaustion, and she finally saw me. She got Mia stitched up and took us all to her house. I thought we were finally safe. I was wrong. My parents came home early, saw the empty house, and called the police on me. When they got to Grandma's, they didn't apologize. They spun a story so sick I couldn't believe it. They told the police and social workers that I was the problem. My mom stood there crying, claiming I was obsessed with the kids. She said I wouldn't let them parent, that I had brainwashed my siblings to hate them. She said we've been trying to set boundaries, but she's unstable. The social workers separated us. I could hear Noah screaming for me through the walls. When they asked the kids who takes care of them, they all pointed at me and said, Mama. The social worker didn't see love. She saw severe attachment disorder. She believed my parents. Right now, they are making calls for emergency foster placement to split us all up by morning. I am losing the only people I have ever loved. And as they dragged me away, my mom looked me dead in the eye and mouthed, "You warned me."